Though I was originally supposed to give this to y'all last year for its 15th anniversary and failed because they had the nerve of postponing the new movie they're coming up in this weekend to theaters. Here it is at long last. This is my review of Transformers. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Duhamel, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2007 sci-fi action flick Transformers, released by Paramount along with DreamWorks, and along with Hasbro and the Bonaventura Pictures. Sorry, I got a little tongue tied with that. Anyway, based on Hasbro's toy line of the same name and the first installment of a live-action film series. Directed by Michael Bay from a screenplay by Roberto Orci and Alex Kurtzman. Starring Shia LeBeouf as Sam Witwicky, who was a character in the actual 1984 animated series. A teenager who gets caught up in a war between the heroic Autobots and the villainous Decepticons, two factions of alien robots who can disguise themselves by transforming into everyday machinery, primarily vehicles. The Autobots intend to retrieve and use the Allspark, the powerful artifact that created their robotic race that is on Earth, to rebuild their home planet Cybertron and end the war, while the Decepticons have the intention of using it to build an army by giving life to the machines of Earth. This also features Tyrese Gibson, Josh Duhamel, Anthony Anderson, Megan Fox, Rachael Taylor, John Turturro, and Jon Voight. Plus, the voices of Hugo Weaving and Peter Cullen, who happened to voice Optimus Prime, just like in the original animated series itself. Now let's begin with our story. The planet Cybertron was consumed by a civil war between the two Transformer factions. Excuse me, I almost said fractions. The Autobots, led by Optimus Prime, and the Decepticons, led by Megatron, for the Allspark, a cube-like object that is the source of all Cybertronian life. The Autobots want to find the Allspark so they can use it to rebuild Cybertron and end the war, while the Decepticons want to use it to defeat the Autobots and conquer the universe. Megatron found the Allspark on Earth, but crash-landed in the Arctic Circle and was frozen in the ice. Captain Archibald Witwicky and his crew of explorers stumbled upon Megatron in 1897. Captain Witwicky accidentally activates Megatron's navigational system, causing his eyeglasses to be imprinted with the coordinates of the Allspark's location. Sector 7, a secret U.S. government organization, discovers the Allspark in the Colorado River and builds the Hoover Dam around it to mask its energy emissions. The still frozen Megatron moved into this facility and is reverse engineered to advance human technology. In the present day, the Decepticons, Blackout, Scorponok, Frenzy, Barricade, Starscream, and Devastator have landed on Earth and assumed the disguise of Earth vehicles, plus have set up a conspiracy. Blackout and Scorponok attack the U.S. Succinct military base in Qatar and try to hack into the U.S. military network to find the location of Megatron and the Allspark. Their mission is thwarted when the base staff severs the network cable connections, while Blackout destroys the rest of the base. Scorponok chases a small group of survivors who have photographic evidence of the robots, but is eventually repelled. During this battle, the military discovers its only effective weapons against the Transformers' armor are high-beat Sabot rounds. After Blackout's failure, Frenzy infiltrates Air Force One to try again to hack into the military network, and in doing so plants a virus. He finds the map imprinted on Captain Witwicky's glasses, whose descendant Sam Witwicky intends to sell on eBay. Frenzy and Barricade begin tracking Sam's location. One of the Autobots, Bumblebee, is also on Earth, disguised as a 1976 Chevrolet Camaro, and is bought by Sam while shopping for his first car. Bumblebee helps him woo his crush, Michaela Baines. I almost said Barnes. Sorry. I'm trying to get this story out of the way, so apologies. Michaela Baines. Bumblebee leaves at night to transmit a homing signal to the rest of the Autobots, and Sam sees him in robot mode. Barricade confronts Sam and demands Archibald's spectacles, but Bumblebee rescues him and Michaela. After Bumblebee, upgrades his vehicle form by scanning a 2007 Camaro, they leave to rendezvous with the rest of the Autobots. Optimus Prime, Jazz, Ironhide, and Ratchet, who have landed on Earth and taken the forms of Earth's vehicles as well. Sam, Michaela, and the Autobots return to Sam's home and obtain the glasses. Soon after, agents from Sector 7 arrive to arrest Sam and Michaela, and they capture Bumblebee. Frenzy, disguised as a mobile phone, secretly accompanies the group to the Hoover Dam and releases Megatron. Locating the Allspark, Frenzy sends an alert to the other Decepticons. Sam convinces the Sector 7 agents to release Bumblebee so that he can get the Allspark to Optimus Prime. Frenzy's virus has shut down government communications, but a pair of hackers managed to establish a signal to the Air Force One. Okay, I'm going to the last bit and the ending. As always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to solve this video. Go to the description box below. Fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. Okay, about let's do it. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. The Autobot human convoy goes to nearby Mission City, Nevada to obtain a radio that will guide the Air Force's defense and secure a rendezvous point as a safe destination for the Allspark. The Decepticons attack and brawl. Bone Crusher, Frenzy, Jazz, and Blackout are all killed during the ensuing battle. But Sam manages to ram the Allspark into Megatron's chest, killing Megatron and destroying the Allspark. Optimus takes a fragment of the Allspark from Megatron's corpse, but realizes that with its destruction, their homeworld, Cybertron, cannot be restored. The U.S. government decommissions Sector 7 and dumps the corpses of the defeated Decepticons into the Laurentian abyss. Sam and Michaela began a relationship, and Optimus sends a signal to other surviving Autobots, directing them to Earth. End of story. So what did I think of Transformers? Well, though I've only seen it a few times, I will tell you that it was pretty fun and what have you. I was surprised by this. I almost didn't know that there would be a Transformers movie to come out. But I gotta tell you, this was really, really something. This film was a big hit in 2007. It was released in July. It made its premiere at the North Seoul Tower in June of that year, just a month before that, and then it got released here. It became the 5th highest grossing film of 2007 and went on to make $709 million worldwide. Though it received mixed to positive reviews from critics, who praised the film for the action sequences, visual effects, sound design, LeBeouf's performance, and Pierre Cullen's voice as Optimus Prime, which I absolutely agree. The action was very good, the effects were good, so was the sound design, and so was Shia LeBeouf's performance as Sam Witwicky. But they criticized the screen time and for certain screen time for certain characters and use of product placement, and they were divided over the Transformer redesigns. Yeah, the redesigns were, well, I don't have anything against them. Well, I still like their original designs from the old days and what have you, but the new designs were alright and what have you. But they still look, but some of them look pretty cool though, especially Optimus Prime. Now, yeah, certain characters weren't seen for a long time. But I have to agree, I still enjoyed it though. I thought it was good. It won 4 awards from the Visual Effects Society and was nominated for Best Sound Editing, Sound Mixing, and Visual Effects at the Academy Awards. Now, aside from Shia LaBeouf, we have in our cast we have Josh Duhamel as William Lennox. a good and dedicated, hardworking leader of the Army Rangers team in Qatar, and allies himself with Sam and others. Megan Fox, in the film that would actually introduce the world to her, and she'd be a big star for this, playing Michaela Baines. I have to say, she is absolutely really something. A hot one, too. Tyrese Gibson, who, of course, was, well, former R&B singer and also star of the Fast and the Furious franchise, plays Robert Epps, a U.S. Air Force combat controller and technical sergeant of a special operations team based at the U.S. Sultan, or how you pronounce it, base in Qatar, and Lennox's best friend. Rachael Taylor played Maggie Madsen, a former NSA data analyst recruited by the U.S. Defense Department. While Anthony Anderson plays Maggie's hacker friend, Glenn Whitman. John Turturro plays Agent Major Seymour Simmons, a special agent of the government agency Sector 7 Advanced Research Division. And Jon Voight plays John Keller, the U.S. Secretary of Defense. Anyway, now our voices and what have you. We had Peter Cullen back as Alchemist Prime, and as I've mentioned, he voiced him in the original 1980s cartoon and was chosen to reprise this role. I will say, he still got it, and what have you. Now, Mark Ryan did Bumblebee'S vocal effects. Darius McCrary voices Jazz. Ratchet is voiced by Robert Foxworth. Where have I heard that name? Yes. Yes, I remember him. I only remember him from the second Omen film. Let's see. Jess Harnell did the voices of Ironhide and Barricade, and Hugo Weaving voiced Megatron. Now, Frank Welker, who originally voiced him in the cartoon, was considered to do this, but according to the film's DVD commentary, Bay thought his choice did not fit, so Weaving was chosen instead. But after Weaving left, Welker returned as the voice of Megatron in later sequels. We have Jim Wood voicing Bone Crusher, Reno Wilson voicing Frenzy, and Charlie Adler, another well-known voice actor who had worked on various cartoons, including Brave Star and the Cartoon Network's Cow and Chicken, voiced Starscream. So anyway, yeah, I thought all those were pretty fairly good choices. Let's see. Now, the film currently sets, unfortunately, at Rome, but a factually modest 58%. And they say while believable characters are hard to come by in the film, the effects are staggering and the action is exhilarating. I couldn't agree more and what have you. I think it still had a lot to offer and what have you. So it was still a fun blast and what have you. So anyway, I thought Transformers was an awesome film. Of course, it would go on to start a big franchise, spinning out 4 sequels as well as a spin-off on Bumblebee, which I'm reviewing all of those. I'm reviewing all these in order to promote the release of the 7th overall installment of the franchise, Rise of the Beasts, which of course will be coming up next weekend. Well, I said this weekend earlier, but I kind of mean next weekend. But overall, Transformers was just so awesome. They have Steve Jablonsky on board to do the score, and that wasn't too bad either. So anyway, with everything said, I thought Transformers was pretty good and fun and action packed. But would I recommend it? The answer would be I'd say hell yeah, definitely go for it. I think you'll enjoy it once you get to see it. So Transformers is a pretty cool film and what have you. But what did you think of Transformers? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of the second installment of the Transformers live-action films, Revenge of the Fallen, which came out a couple years later after this. So if you enjoyed this, check out my reviews for these other films that are based on toys and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. The upper right-hand corner is my review of what is sort of a guilty pleasure in ways, but this film was not a big hit though, Max Steel, based on Mattel's toy characters. Or if you would like something else with some fast vehicles, go to the bottom left hand corner and see my spoiler free review of the newest installment of the Fast and the Furious series, Fast X. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.